about this topic during the class, you can write your question in the comment section and I will answer it at the end of the class. I also have some questions for you to practice the vocabulary we're going to learn today in the class. I want you to answer my questions in the comment section as well. Ready? All right, let's get started. Let's talk about some useful vocabulary for renting or buying a house. Imagine one day you have to move to an English-speaking country like the UK or the United States. You'll need a place to live. So let's talk about the different options and how you go about doing this. So first, you need to decide what kind of home you want to live in. There are many options. You have a house, you have a flat or an apartment. Flat is British English and apartment is American English, but they're synonyms. They mean the same thing. You can live in a duplex, which is two levels, or a loft or a studio, which is a big open area. Okay? So once you've decided what kind of home you want to live in, you need to decide how big, what size. Okay? So how many bedrooms do you want? 2, 3, 4? How many floors? What floor is your apartment on, for example? This means the level, so you can say, I live on the 4th floor, I live on the 1st floor, or the 1st story. These are synonyms, okay? And we talk about the size of apartments or houses in square feet if you're in the States or in the UK, and square meters in other countries, okay? What measurements do you use? What in your country? Tell me in the comments. All right. What are some other features of your new home? Okay, you might have a terrace, which is an exterior area. Okay, a balcony. This is a little bit smaller, but another outdoor space. You might have a yard or a garden. This is another exterior area with grass, with flowers, with plants. We say yard in the United States and garden in the UK. You might also want to know if your home has a swimming pool. Depending on where you live and the climate, this could be a really nice option to have. Okay? You'll also want to ask if your apartment, for example, has an elevator or a lift. These are synonyms. In the US, we say elevator and lift in the UK. If you live on the 5th story, for example, you might want to make sure that your apartment has an elevator. Okay? What else? Furniture. So when you rent an apartment, it might have furniture, which is the sofa, the bed, the tables, the chairs. If this is included, then you say that the apartment is furnished. If it does not have these things, the bed and the chairs and tables, for example, then we say it is unfurnished. What else might you want to know about your new home? Can I have pets? Some buildings, some places allow you to have a dog or a cat. Some places don't. So it's important to ask if you have pets. And you might want to know if parking is included. Is it a garage? Is there a parking lot? Where can I park my car? Do I have to pay for it, or is it included in the price? This is important to ask. Okay, so now you have to decide if you're going to buy a home or if you're going to rent. If you decide to buy, or another way to say this is purchase, if you purchase a home, you'll need to get a mortgage. This means that you go to the bank and you ask for a loan, a mortgage, so that you can make monthly payments on your home. Okay, if you decide to rent, it's important to know if it's a long-term rental, which means maybe 1 year or more, or a short-term rental, maybe 2 to 3 months or 6 months. Okay? And when you rent an apartment, you will need a contract that has all of these things we've just talked about included in the contract that you sign. Okay? What else is important? You may need to pay a deposit or a down payment. This is money that you pay to reserve the apartment or the house before you actually move in. This could be 10%, 1 month's rent, for example, as a deposit. Okay? You may want to ask if utilities are included. What are utilities? This is electricity, gas, water. Are these included in the price, or do you have to pay them separately? It's important to ask about the utilities. Or if there are any other taxes or fees included in the price of your home, or if they are separate. Okay? If you may decide to live alone or with your family, or you might want to share your apartment. So when you share with someone, 1, 2, 3 other people, these people are called your roommates in the US and your flatmates in the UK. Alright, so once you've decided what kind of home, all of the features that you want to have, you need to contact an agency. At the agency, an agent, this is the person who will show you the different options that they have. They will organize a viewing where you go and you look at different apartments or homes, houses, and then you decide which one you like best, which one is best for you. All right? So we've just talked about a lot of new vocabulary. Let's review. Let's see if you remember what we've just learned. Okay? So tell me in the comments, number 1, if you're going to buy a house, what do you need first? What is this called? Tell me in the comments. Okay? Question number 2. Who do you contact to see a house or an apartment? Who is this person that will help you to see the different options of houses or apartments? Okay, and last question, what do you call someone who shares an apartment with you? Remember that this word is different in British English and American English. What are these people or this person? What are they called? People who share an apartment with you. Okay, I also want to know in the comments, tell me about your experience. Have you ever rented or bought a house in an English-speaking country? If you have, tell me about it in the comments. Also, describe where you live. What is your house like? Using the vocabulary that we've just learned, describe your house. I'll give you an example about my apartment. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment with a terrace. It's on the 4th floor with no elevator. Okay, tell me about where you live. What is it like? And finally, describe your dream home. What would that be like for you? If you could live anywhere, would it be in the mountains? Would it be by the sea? Would it be a house, an apartment? How many bedrooms? Would it have a yard or a swimming pool? Tell me about your dream house in the comments. As you are answering all of these questions, we have a gift for you from ABBA. At ABBA, we have a complete course, a premium course with 144 video classes and short films and exercises for you to continue improving your English. If you